Yo, what up, though, gang? This your boy Prince Rob back again with another reaction, man. You feel me? Man, I'm trying to go to sleep, but I can't, man. I ain't been able to sleep for a little minute, about 2 in the morning. But man, listen, I'm come rock it with y'all for a little second, man. But yeah, man, I want to go ahead and react to the new evidence pretty much found in the David situation, or the David, I mean, or allegedly his girlfriend who got murdered and found in his Tesla. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I kind of did like a little deep dive to try to figure out a little bit more of the situation, because I really personally don't have never heard a dude. You know what I mean? I'm kind of out the loop, bro. I'm in my 30s, bro. You know what I mean? Like I don't know who the new artist is, or who, you know what I mean, who out there doing numbers like I used to back in the day. You know what I mean? Back in the day, I used to be tapped into the pulse, but now, man, I'm just, you know what I mean? I just like who I like, and I just, you know what I mean? That's how I rock it out. But yeah, man. So go ahead and see what Flacco got to say, man. Shout out to, you know what I mean? That boy Flacco, he be doing his thing out there. I seen him doing numbers, man. You know what I mean? So I'll give him a like, go give him a subscribe, show him some love, man. You know? Let's see what he had to say.
We may have on our hands right now the greatest murder mystery in Black culture history. This is one of those things where I've sat with this all day, going through this rabbit hole, not believing what I was seeing, not believing how sick certain people are, and just being befuddled as to how this could happen in front of everybody. How did this take place? If you guys are not aware, I'm talking about the murder mystery surrounding singer slash rapper David. His stage name is D4VD, right? But I think it's pronounced David.
Still waiting to learn more about the victim found inside the trunk of a car at a tow yard in Hollywood.
Police say the strong stench triggered the investigation. And Nowadays News reporter Sophie Flay is live near the scene, where we learned the car is registered to a multi-platinum artist. Sophie.
Yeah, David, Giovanna, that's right. The LAPD tells us.
Man, whoever did it did not think it all the way through, bro. Because common sense will let you know that dead bodies stink, bro. You feel me? When your body's decomposing and your insides is pretty much all the juices that are inside of you are cooking up, and you blowed up and damn near explode. You know what I'm saying? Dead bodies stink, bro, man.
They are still in the very early stages of this investigation, but that tow yard, it's behind me here, and we've seen patrol cars coming in and out all day. We spoke to residents in the area who say they are in shock.
Slow down, honey. Too fast, Trevor, too fast.
I know what I'm doing, Mom.
A new driver.
Yeah, I'm a little.
I've got more questions than I have fear right now.
Decomposing human remains found in a bag inside a Tesla at a Hollywood tow yard. Los Angeles police responding after reports of a foul smell coming from the car. Eyewitness News confirming that vehicle is registered to 20-year-old singer David, whose real name is David Anthony Burke. One of his fans showing up with a sign that reads, "David didn't do it."
It doesn't feel real.
Young man, how you know he didn't do it? You don't know nothing about no celebrity, bro. You feel me? You don't know the type of person I am when I click whatever, cut off on here. Whenever I turn off the camera, I cut off the mic. You don't know the type of person I am, bro. So how you know what he did and did not do? You know what I'm saying? I get it, as a fan, you probably don't want to believe that this person you look up to or want to emulate, or, you know what I mean, have all these amazing feelings of joy, might have did something crazy, but in this world, you'd be surprised what people are willing to do.
Like, I'm kind of in disbelief still. Like, I don't know if it's a lot. It's just a lot.
Los Angeles police made the gruesome discovery Monday, but says the impounded car had been parked at the tow yard for 2 days after it was abandoned on a street in the neighborhood. Police saying the victim found inside the front trunk had been dead for some time.
But the first thing that goes through my head is that I'm going to be watching the series on Netflix in like a year. Like, this is a big deal.
He was on tour when the body was discovered in the back of his Tesla at the impound. And naturally, people gave him the benefit of the doubt. They say, I mean, he's on tour. Possibly his Tesla was stolen and somebody did something nefarious with the vehicle once they stole it. Even the police and TMZ.
Man, big dog, I don't mean to cut you off, but I had seen a video where they said between the time the Tesla was towed to the time, because the police said the body had been in there for 5 days. You know, I mean, they do experiments. They have done experiments to see how long it takes for a human body to decompose. So they can tell, okay, this is week 1, week 2, day 1, day 2, day 3. You know what I mean? These are things that are been cataloged throughout the history of mankind, you know, in science. So what the coroner said or whatever was the body had been dead for at least 5 days, or the young lady, she was been dead for 5 days. And there was a gap in between where the car was found, where he actually did not have any like tour dates, or he didn't have to have a show. So that was, they're saying pretty much like, bro, Reddit and Discord, boy, they better than the detectives, man. Because them boys found out all the evidence. Like, all the evidence, bro, is literally online, bro. And if everything is painted out to be what it is, man, it's probably going to be one of the worst, the most meteoric and most saddest downfall ever in music history.
Was giving him the benefit of the doubt. As you see here, nobody was really suspecting or accusing him of doing anything nefarious. Like, the official theories being thrown around was maybe he gave his car to somebody, or maybe it was possibly stolen.
Situation
with David? Yeah, he didn't do it.
He's not a murderer?
No.
Thank God, bro, because I was still gonna listen to his music. I was just worried that I'd be an asshole if I did.
No, listen, he didn't do it. He literally performed the next day. If he was a suspect, the police would have been after him. He's not a suspect.
He's not just
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, the thing that bothers people a lot more than just what he did, the murdering, right, is the fact that was a minor, bro. That little girl was missing, they said, since she was like 13 years old or something along those lines. And pretty much they just found her now and she's 15. You feel me? Like, I think that's the most egregious part of it all, because like it or not, bro, most people can justify death, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or even murder, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it or not, enough people can justify it. As far as that other stuff, that PDF stuff, nobody is justifying that, bro. You feel me? I'm gonna give you a great example, bro. If you go to jail and you in that bed and you telling people, yeah, I'm in here for, I murdered this person, I killed this person, you'll find somebody that'll fuck with you. You go to jail and you say, man, I robbed this person, I did this, you're gonna find somebody that fuck with you, bro. You feel me? Oh, man, I was selling dope, I was scamming this, that. Man, you'll find somebody that fuck with you. The one thing that all, if not most human beings agree upon is touching little kids or dealing with little kids in a weird way. That's one thing even killers in jail don't respect, you know what I'm saying? So I think more importantly than that, as horrible as that is, I'm not trying to downplay it. You feel me? Like, as horrible as murder is, the other stuff looks even way crazier, bro. You feel me? If I'm not mistaken, YNW Melly is in jail for murdering his 2 friends. Niggas are still want to listen to his music and niggas are still yelling, free him. You feel me? It's just certain crimes we can accept, certain crimes, you know what I mean?
escaping the police clutches?
No. And I'm going to perform. We're going to perform on the 20th, me and David.
It's in the ween.
Let me do it. I'll make it. So.
Period.
Do you think David did it?
Do I think he's a murderer?
Yeah.
Can't rule him out.
Can't rule him out?
Can't rule him out.
Damn. No way. No.
You know what I did think was incredibly soft? I don't know if it's
how
true.
do you steal a Tesla though?
Huh? Wait, so you think it is him?
No, I don't think it's him. I don't think it's him because he's been on tour.
No,
but also,
I don't think it's him either. I think it's like almost obviously not him. But what's weird is that Crocs dropped him.
Yeah, why would they do that?
That's weird.
Yeah, and Hollister. Like what? Why would they do that?
Because my nigga, you're the child, that was a child, that is a minor that you have matching tattoos with. Even if he did not murder her, he is still considered you know what I'm saying? That word I don't want to say that YouTube gonna flag my shit on.
Guilty till proven innocent? No. Innocent till proven guilty.
Exactly.
That was kind of strange because the days following the announcement that a dead body was found in the back of his Tesla at the impound lot, the brands dropped him. Like brands that he was modeling for, like Crocs and Hollister, they dropped him. So whatever information they found doing their own investigation, or maybe
it ain't even that, big dog. It ain't even an investigation like that. It's like, bro, these are billion-dollar brands, bro. They cannot be associated with anything crazy like that, bro. The murder of a fucking minor. Now, what brands are gonna do? They're gonna knock you. You know what I mean? They're gonna leave you alone, and once everything clears up, maybe later on they might come back and give you something, whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever bread on the back end or maybe a deal, whatever. But for the most part, bro, these are brands that are on the stock market, bro. You feel me? These are publicly traded companies with shareholders, board of directors. You know what I mean? Like everything, it's its own entity. They cannot compromise themselves with just one person. You know what I'm saying? It makes perfect sense. And another thing I want to speak about, like I said, I went into a deep dive because I didn't know who dude was. When I did the deep dive, come to find out, dude came up off of like Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? Like he was homeschooled most of his life, right? And he started playing Fortnite, pretty much uploading, you know what I mean, Fortnite montages on YouTube. And in the process of doing that, he would do like he would post like music with it. But if you know anything about YouTube, if you post anything that's copyrighted music, your shit getting flagged, bro. I just did a video like a couple hours ago. There's probably like a snippet of a song and the whole video copyright struck. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those where he ran to his mom to pretty much complain about the situation. And mom's told him like, why don't you make your own music? You know what I'm saying? And he kind of did, bro. And not kind of, he did. He took his iPhone, Googled how to do, you know what I mean? How to make music on your iPhone, had some wired headphones and went into his little sister closet, pretty much set up like a bootleg booth, you know what I'm saying? And did his thing. And one of those songs that he did, man, it what? Hundreds of millions of views on YouTube, man, turned him into a Grammy Award winning, you know what I mean, superstar. He touring. He got music on Fortnite now, you know what I mean? So just dude's rise is amazing, bro. That's commendable. But hearing everything that came with it is crazy work, bro. You feel me? And that go back to what I always say, bro. Man, sometimes gifts are heavy, bro. You feel me? And most people don't understand what I mean by that, but man, gifts are heavy, bro. If you don't know how to carry them, that shit might fuck you up, man. You feel me? You got to know how to carry your gifts, man. You know what I mean?
They just don't want to be involved with somebody who may or may not be involved in a murder investigation. So that was the only thing that he really lost. But for the most part, nobody is really throwing out theories that he did this. Everybody thinks this dude is on a world tour. Somebody stole his Tesla, did something nefarious with it while he was on tour, and that's the end of that. That's until more details began to come out. Once we got fed more information surrounding what's going on with this dead body in the back of this Tesla, once the details got out, once TMZ began doing their investigation, the theory...
Not even TMZ, big dog. Discord, nigga. His own Discord did the investigation. Like, everything I know is from the little Reddit and Discord things. You feel me? Like,
that this Tesla got stolen and this person killed somebody and put the dead body in the back of the vehicle wrapped up, that got thrown out the window.
I'm gonna give you this designer bag if you can prove to me that you know your finances.
Well, let's do it.
How many subscriptions do you have?
man, don't give me no designer bag.
Because the new information we got makes that scenario like empirically impossible. The theory that he didn't know what was going on was out the window once the police identified the body. So the mother of 15-year-old, 5'1", 71-pound Celeste Hernandez, once she heard what the...
I'm going to correct you right there. She wasn't 70 pounds. She was 130. She was 70 pounds when they found her body after it started decomposing. Like everything, at first they thought she was dismembered because of how far along the decomposition was. But I think it's just the fact that, man, you sit a dead body in a hot car in the trunk. You know what I mean? Whatever the process of decomposition is, it's sped up way faster. You know what I mean?
Description of the victim was, the mother called into the police station and said, yo, I think...
And RIP baby girl, bro. She, you know what I mean? She was a beautiful young lady, bro. She didn't deserve to go out like that.
That's my daughter. And they was able to positively identify who the victim was. And the victim was identified as a 15-year-old named Celeste Rivas Hernandez. who's been missing for a year now. The bad situation got progressively worse once we got more information. The mother apparently told the police that before her daughter went missing, her daughter let her know she had a boyfriend, and her boyfriend name was David. She never met David, but she remembered her daughter telling her her boyfriend name was David. To make things worse for David, him and the victim have the same tattoo on their right index finger. It was a tattoo of the word shh. At the beginning of the week, this started as a murder investigation that may have included somebody stealing David's car, doing something nefarious, and putting a dead body in his vehicle. To David is being investigated for murdering a 15-year-old that he was dating.
Jesus.
If the tattoo or her telling her mother she was dating David.
Nigga, that picture from Discord, gang. They got that picture from his Discord.
Wasn't bad enough. People close to Celeste and David began to post pictures, removing any and all doubt that David knew this 15-year-old victim. They posted pictures of them together. This picture you're looking at.
That dude got a song named after her that he dropped on her birthday. It's kind of hard to say you don't know her, man.
Is of Celeste and David on FaceTime with one of their friends. The friend screenshotted it and reposted it at that particular time. They called the friend at 3:51 a.m. Why was he chilling with a then 13-year-old at 3:51 a.m.? This situation without the murder is already career ending.
Already crazy.
This situation without the murder is already a situation that's serious enough to where I don't ever want to
hear nothing. Yeah.
This man needs to be
I don't want to hear nothing about no song he ever made, none of that shit.
locked away for life and castrated. This is disgusting, bruh.
Real talk.
What would possess you to do this? This was not just a normal groupie or a fan. This was the
13-year-old girl.
15-year-old fan of his that he began dating and harboring as she ran away. That's what the accusations are. Now, before we even get to the possibility of him murdering her, let's get to this relationship, okay, between Celeste and David, because it gets even nastier. The receipts that has surfaced gets even nastier. And oh, by the way, that entire excuse of maybe somebody stole the vehicle and did something bad.
Hell no.
He didn't know the vehicle got stolen. You can throw that out the window, bro. There's a 0% chance that somebody stole David's vehicle and then go looking for the closest person to David
to murder her.
Cut it out.
Come on, man.
Cut it out.
Keep it 100, bro. I gave my little 2 cents in the first video, bro. Now, of course, everybody's saying he murdered her, right? I don't think he really did like murder her, man. Right? If I give my little 2 cents, bro, I think bruh got that little girl out in California, you feel me? From what I hear about him, he was sheltered as well. He was a homeschooled kid. So he ain't had no friends. He ain't had no, you know what I mean? He didn't know life outside of, you know what I'm saying? The four corners of his house. So with the freedom that came with making all that money, man, bruh probably was in Cali drinking, smoking, popping pills, like just indulging in everything that superstar lifestyle can have for him. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think bruh had the structure around him to understand, all right, bruh, these are my boundaries in life. This is what I want. This is what I'm not willing to do. This is, you know what I mean? I don't think he had any of that there. So when he brought baby girl along, she was indulging in the same lifestyle. She getting lit every day like he is. They doing whatever. And Shawty probably OD'd, bro. Shawty probably OD'd. He didn't know what to do and panicked. Probably threw her, you know what I mean, threw her dead body in the trunk like, hey, I'm going to go do something with it. But in the process of doing that, he's like, damn, I don't got enough time to get rid of it. Man, let me just leave it in the, I'm going to leave her in the trunk and then I'll come back and I'll get rid of it. Not understanding like, bruh, dead body smell, bro. Dead body smell fucking horrible, my nigga. You feel me? It's a smell you will never forget, bro. It's the best way to describe it.
Stole his vehicle, murder his 15-year-old girlfriend, and put her body inside the back of his vehicle. Cut it out, man. That doesn't make sense whatsoever. Celeste went missing April 5th of 2024, but the friends posted messages of them talking to Celeste.
Man, yeah, I saw some of the messages on Discord as well. That shit sound crazy, bro. Feel me? Don't text her. He came back. He's crying. Do not text me. That's crazy. I fixed. I'm staying. Don't text. Yo, Tyler, what you doing? So what happened? I fixed him. I don't know how. We both cried to get her, and he changed his mind. I'm happy he did though. So total. Stop being dying hair again. No clue though. We were crying. It can bleed and not bleed during sex because you probably did it when you were younger. That's crazy work, bro. I didn't because I wasn't horny. You said you bled what? I thought Jesus. At the end of the day, bro, this is a 13-year-old girl, bro. That's fucking crazy,
April
bro.
29th of 2024, where they're expressing like they know she's on the run, but telling her, hey, don't delete this burner Instagram. We still want to be able to reach you. And the message just says, Anissa, do not text. He came back. He's crying. Do not text me. We don't know who he is. We can make our assumptions, but we don't know for a fact who he is at the moment. She then continues, I fixed. I'm staying. Don't text. Whatever that is. She says, I fixed him. I don't know how. We both cried to get her, and he changed his mind. I'm happy he did, though. And then this is where it gets disturbing, man. And it really made me throw up. So she wrote to friend, it can bleed and not bleed during blank because you probably did it when you were younger. She then told a friend that she didn't bleed when she was engaged in intimate acts because she was horny. The friend responded, you said you bled. What? She says, I thought I did, but I just got my period. I only bled with David. She says, Yo, bro, this is just, I don't know, bro. This is just sick, man. I hate the fact that I have to cover things.
You gotta read this shit.
This is just sick, bro. So then the friend tells her, hey, listen, you have to swear you're gonna stay safe. Are you still gonna talk to David or go back with him? Because I don't want you to get into any more trouble with him. She says, I'm safe. No, I'm not. So she expressed here, for some reason, she was not going to talk to David anymore, that she was not going to get in any more trouble with David. So this right here, to me, is somewhat of a motive, that they got into it. They were having troubles. It was turmoil. Something took place to where the friends had reasons to ask her if she was safe, reasons to believe that she was not safe being with David. So then the friend says, okay, I love you. I'll text you in about a week. Don't delete Insta. Again, she's on the run from her parents. She's a runaway. The only person who knows where she is apparently David. Why are you with a 15-year-old runaway? Why do the 15-year-old runaway friends keep talking about her getting in trouble with you? Why do they feel like she's unsafe with you? What went on? And most importantly, about a year after these messages are written, she pops up dead in the back of David's vehicle.
Monday.com, the opposite of any work platform we tried in the past.
Praise.
We tried other work management platforms, not naming names.
That's not suspicious to you guys? Like, that's not reasons to pause here and say, this isn't about a stolen vehicle. This isn't about what the other theories are. This is about somebody may have committed cold-blooded murder here. Here's more receipts of him communicating with her when she was 13 years old in 2022 in Discord. Now, and on your left is more screenshots of people who's been on FaceTime with her and David. My thing is, what would this dude, what was he doing on FaceTime with these kids, with these children, bro? Like, You don't have any friends your own age that you could FaceTime with? This is weird. This is sickening. He hasn't given any statement yet. Because the only statement he could really give, to be honest, that he really has to give is, yeah, that was my...
Gang, like I said in the other video, bro, man, some niggas leave high school, but don't leave high school, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like some niggas, bro, I give y'all an example of a nigga I went to school with, bro. You feel me? I used to serve the nigga, you know what I'm saying, or whatever type shit. It was right around the pandemic time. I just got out of jail, you feel me? So I'm back moving the way I'm supposed to be moving, you know? Your boy was out in these streets. Thought I was, you know what I mean, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So bro would come over, you know, to the little spot. I'll serve him. You know, you wouldn't grab nothing too crazy. Just a couple grams, you know, gram here, gram there. Might, you know what I mean, might need some, you know what I mean, some, you know, whatever. You just use your imagination, you know what I'm saying? Whatever he would come grab and shit, it was cool. We'd chop it up, you know what I mean? And like the one thing that was always weird with bro. Dude was weird, but I never hold it against nobody. You know what I'm saying? I just look at it as some people are just peculiar. You know what I'm saying? The one thing that always kind of threw me off was, man, I remember, well, no, I'm going to say this. He normally used to come see me like at least once or twice a week. So he was a returning customer, you know what I mean? He stayed close by. So by the time he hit me up, I knew how long it would take for him to drive, whatever, pull up on me. You know what I mean? I'll get bro right, and then he go by his way, I'll go by my way, you feel me? So I ain't seen the dude in about a month or something, or a month or 2 months, and I'm like, damn, I ain't seen bro in a minute. I wonder what's good. He probably, you know what I mean? He might have quit, whatever, you know, he ain't, maybe he taking a little break from, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't think twice of it, but man, you know, in every little city, they be having them little blogs for the city, right? And so, you know what I mean? Where we from, that shit called like, you know, Arlington Urban, it's the city name and like urban, whatever. And they pretty much post, man, anything that might be going on in the city, it's anything, you know what I'm saying? Any new renovations, any, you know, restaurant that might have shut down, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that got arrested, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So I'm scrolling through that bitch, gang, and I see his face, his mugshot. And that's the first thing that threw me off. So I'm right in the comments, bro. I'm scrolling through that bitch trying to see what's going on. Man, I read the charges. It was kidnapping of a minor and SA of a minor. I'm like, God damn, bro, what the fuck going on? You feel me? I get to scrolling through the comments, and a couple of the homies that went to school, you know what I mean? Niggas like, man, we always knew he was weird. Woo. I already know dude weird, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I never read that from him. You know what I mean? Those charges are crazy to me. That ain't, if I'd have thought that of the man, me and him would have never dealt with each other, bro. You feel me? Because that's too weird for me, bro. You feel me? Don't judge me. Yeah, I used to sell dope, but even dope dealers got morals. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. And the one thing that always threw me off about dude was, even when we were in high school, bro, he was like whenever we were seniors and juniors, bro would be dating like the freshmen, you know what I mean? Like, shouted fresh out of the 8th grade or the 7th grade, you know what I mean? That was always weird to me, but I ain't never judged no nigga, bro. You feel me? Because age gap thing it's weird, bro. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me preface this by saying weird, because you could be 18, a senior in high school, and you could be dating a junior who's 17, and y'all would have been dating since whatever, 13, 14 years old. I think they have a law in certain states called the Romeo and Juliet law or something, where it's along the lines where, okay, if y'all have been dating 13, 14, you know what I mean, since y'all were young, now one of y'all is, I guess of age, 18, and the other one is 17, and the parents are still cool with it. It's not like you're going to jail for it, you know what I mean? Me personally, that's a little bit too weird for me. You know what I'm saying? That's cutting it too close to being a weird ass nigga, so I don't understand why somebody would put themselves in that position. But yeah, I got to hollering one of the other homies who came to cop for me, and he pretty much told me, he's like, yeah, bro, was dating a chick that was a senior or a junior in high school. And of course, we grown at this point, so we pushing 21, 22, you know what I mean? Niggas got cars, niggas got apartments, some niggas is married, you know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, bruh still dealing with chicks in high school, gang? He's like, yeah, bro, but it was dealing with some chick out of high school. She ran away from home. They got a motel room. They got into it, whatever. And one thing led to another where she didn't want to be there no more. Called the police, you know what I mean? Police pulled up and shit, bruh, in jail for that goofy shit, bruh. You feel me? So, man, like I said, I preface that to say, man, some niggas leave high school, but never leave high school. You know what I mean? Like mentally up here, they still thinking, you know what I mean? Instead of advancing and moving on and understanding, hey, I'm a grown man now, it's time for me to deal with, you know what I mean? Some people still be stuck in that shit. Now, again, not to fucking get this nigga a plea or whatever, because what he did is completely weird. That little girl was 13 years old. Nigga looked at least 21. You know what I'm saying? That's beyond weird, my nigga.
Girlfriend, that was somebody who I was exploiting, but I didn't kill her, bro. Either way, you're going to jail. This is you are going to rot in a prison cell, bro. You're gonna die in prison, bro. You are going to jail for a very long time here, man. TMZ apparently confirmed that this photo shows a singer David near the area where the victim lived before she disappeared. Now, the person who posted this picture alleged that David was paying people to keep Celeste's age a secret. Again, this is what TMZ is reporting. Not Poetic Flacco. TMZ is reporting.
Nigga, that's off his Discord, gang. Niggas posted on his Discord.
In this. Here's where things get a whole lot spookier. I'm talking about YNW Melly Murder on My Mind spooky, like when Melly was arrested for murdering his two best friends, and then the song surfaced of Murder on My Mind where he's rapping about murdering his best friend, but he wrote the song like years before the murder. We got something similar here, okay? So Celeste, her birthday is September 7th. We know this from the missing person poster. Her birthday is September 7th. David released a song on September 7th titled Romantic Homicide, where he raps about murdering his love interest. The song has about 178 million views.
Yeah.
It's a pretty popular song.
Hottest song.
The lyrics from this song actually says, in the back of my mind, I killed you, and I didn't even regret it. I can't believe I said it, but it's true. In the era where lyrics is being used in court, sir, you are cooked. You are cooked. Now, you want to know where this gets a little bit more eerie? A little bit more kind of crazy and sociopathic? It appears she may have been killed on her birthday.
Instead of spending up to $50 on generic Viagra, you can get this new
Hey, sir, my dick worked fine. I'm okay. I appreciate you.
She may have been killed on September 7th. The body was actually located in the impound in the back of the Tesla on September 9th. What we do know, right, is it was parked outside for 2 days before they brought it into the impound on the 9th. The stench was just too crazy. They had to check.
Hell yeah.
If the car was parked outside for 2 days prior, that means that he parked the car there on September 7th, and the car was there for 2 days before they brought it to the impound lot. That could possibly mean he could have murdered this person on September 7th because I would assume they were already dead when the car got parked. So they could potentially have been killed on the 7th, on the birthday, which would have been foreshadowing in that song. Now, this is spooky. This is insane. I don't know what to make of this. What I do know is something does not add up here at all. At all.
Ain't nothing to say.
But y'all let me know what y'all think. All right? Do y'all believe he's involved? Do y'all believe he did this? Now, he's staying quiet. He's lowering up. He's not responding back or saying nothing to nobody. I reached out. Everybody reached out. He's not speaking.
Bro, what you supposed to say, bro? In that situation, what the fuck you supposed to... They found the dead body of a minor that you clearly people know you've been dealing with since she was 13 years old. Really 12, 13 years old, bro. Let's keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy work. What you supposed to say? Gotta just shut the fuck up at that point.
Now, he canceled the tour dates. Now, he went on a world tour, right? afterwards. Now, I'll be real. He should have started that world tour in North Korea or Russia somewhere, man, where there's no extradition. You should have stayed there, homie, because right now, the police ain't allowing you to leave the country, bro.
Hell no.
If they got to lock you up on a complaint and they have a certain time frame to create this indictment, they're going to do so before they allow you to leave the country. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think, man? Do y'all believe he's involved? And if you're still watching, click on this video here somewhere on my screen, here, or here on my...
Man, shout out to Poetic Flacco, man. W video, bro. You feel me? Yeah, man, the whole scenario, the whole story is sad, bro. Just to see a young man with so much potential and so much talent, a young lady with so much potential and so much talent, man, one is gone and the other one is probably going to be locked up for the rest of their lives, man. But that shit's sad, bro. You feel me? But that pretty much comes back to, bro, in life, man, life is about choices, man. You feel me? What they say, life ain't, destiny isn't a matter of chance, but of a matter of choices. You know what I mean? Every choice you make in your life affects your life. You know what I mean? No matter how significant or insignificant, you know what I'm saying? So, man, move accordingly, bro. Especially when you're in a position of privilege. You're in a position where you have all your dreams met. You're able to take care of the people you love. You got to pay attention to your choices more. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I ain't going to make the video longer than it need to be, man. It's your boy, Prince Raw. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. Catch y'all in the next video.
I'm going to find out why I believe the last text messages that was written by Charlie Kirk's killer that the FBI just released. Find out why I believe those text messages are very suspicious. I'm going to see you guys in this video somewhere on my screen.